That's because I was trying to take the thumbnail. Hey, Jerry. Let me see if I can get this Siri over there talking to herself. Let me see if I can find the link to this. I was over here trying to take a alright thumbnail. Oh, that's funny. I didn't know you could see it. Oh, wait. Is the I'm recording like on my laptop, so I don't know how good the quality is. I'm assuming it's probably not very good. Let me go on here real quick and share the link. And I picked the other thumbnail anyway, so. I'm over here like trying to make it not look as bad for the thumbnail and stuff. Cause I'm in a unfinished basement, as you can see. My brother's working on that wall over there, and then he's gonna move on to the rest of the basement. So, like, all the rest of this is storage and stuff. So I was trying to like hide the mess, I guess. But anyways, I don't know how many people are gonna get on here because it's kind of early in the morning. But basically, I just got. Oh yeah, this not mine. This for when they working down here. Hey Sierra, when they working down here and stuff, you know, they like to drink something to pass the time. Basically, I just got the one skirt that I have to do today, and I just have like a lot of stuff that I went and bought these last couple days, and I have a HP laptop, and then I have an iPhone, so I can't like airdrop the footage into my computer, and for some reason, it's not letting me like Bluetooth it, email it. Like I was getting it off the cloud, like online and stuff, so that I was able to edit my videos on my computer because I don't like editing them on the phone or nothing like that. But it won't even let me do that right now, so I was like, well, I might as well go ahead and do it live. I don't know why it's saying like it can't import anything. Like when I plug it up, it won't even like recognize the phone at all. So I don't know if maybe I gotta update my computer or if maybe my cord, because my kids are always on my phone and they kind of messed up this cord. So maybe it's that I need to go get a new cord. I don't know. But it's not working. So I was like, I might as well do it live because I'm not a shy person. So right now I'm like kind of nervous a little bit, but I don't feel all that nervous. But when I'm recording on my phone, I feel like really awkward. So I guess this is actually a little better than recording on my phone. But the skirt that I'm gonna make is with this bumblebee fabric. It's a stretchy fabric. Well, if I got double layers, it's not gonna stretch as much, but it's a stretchy knit fabric. And I actually didn't cut out the pattern just in case anybody wants to see how I do that. It's actually a free pattern that I got off of a shop from Etsy. Let me go in my drawer here real quick. So their name is Peanut Patterns. I don't think it's gonna be backwards for you guys, but I can't really control that. So it's called Peanut Patterns. I got this face mask pattern also for free. And then they have like all the instructions and stuff. And I just keep this because if I don't make something all that often, like if it's been like 2 weeks, sometimes I forget the steps. But this is the skirt pattern, and you go on their website because they have an Etsy shop where they sell patterns, and their patterns are pretty cool. I like their patterns a lot, and their instructions are awesome. But if you want their pattern for free, you just go on their website, add it to your cart, and then um you get it for free. They have a couple patterns on there for free. They got leggings and stuff too. And then I also have patterns that I bought off of them. So let me see. I bought this tube top, and you could make it with armbands or without armbands, and you could also make it into a dress, and it was like maybe like $5, $6. And let me tell you, it was not that hard to make, but it also wasn't that easy to make either with the armbands. The tube top part was really, really easy, but the armbands weren't the easiest. But it came out really cute. Let me show you real quick. I've been waiting to take my daughter to the park or something outside to take her picture. But it's been cold and raining here. But it's kind of wrinkly, but this is what it looks like. I think it's so cute. So it's not my size, but it fits her so cute. Yes. And then the armbands, they were hard because so you have an elastic through here, and then the armband is like a separate piece. Like this part didn't stitch out very well, so I don't know if you can see it. It's like a little gap right here. It's a whole separate piece. And then it has an elastic too. So when you go to like connect it together, you gotta like stretch it out and pass it through the sewing machine, and it had me a little stressed out, but it came out really cute. I don't know if I would want to remake it though. I'll probably remake it as a tube top. And then I made her this headband to match. And the headband is not my size, but basically you do that. My hair look crazy. And then you tie it or whatever, and it'll be like hanging out. I want to take her to the park to take pictures of her in it, but we live in Philly, so it's been cold, and every time it rains, it gets colder. Yeah, it was since it's such a small size, it was pretty. I had to fidget with it a lot to get it to connect it together or whatever. So it was a pain. Especially, I've actually been sewing since I was 15. And we had an industrial serger, and it had like an attachment piece. We used to make like the bibs for like if you go to a seafood restaurant or whatever, there's a seafood restaurant here downtown, and we used to make like little paper bibs for them, and all I had to do, the bibs were already done and printed on. All I had to do was attach the neck, and with that adapter piece, it was like really easy. And I really missed that machine. My grandma gave it away. Hey, Ashley. So my grandma gave it away, and I wish I had it. But so that industrial singer, that's what I started with. But it was like it was a really simple process, so I didn't really learn a lot of techniques about sewing. Then I went and I bought another machine, maybe like my son is 10, so maybe like 7 or 8 years ago. And I was like winging it. I didn't know any techniques. I made a couple things. I made pajamas. I made myself like a shirt and everything. And I made a couple things, but I didn't know any techniques. So my stuff was like not as good at it as it is right now. Like right now, I just bought this machine again in January. But I've been watching like Amber, Connie, and a lot of videos on YouTube. So I feel like I'm a lot better now than all those other years. Um, but of course, if I had an industrial machine, that would be really nice. So don't judge the rest of the basement. Like I said, this is storage. And they're actually planning to move, sell this house and move. So, they're like gonna start working on the walls and everything, and they're starting to take stuff to storage. And I just keep adding more stuff because I keep buying more stuff. So, don't judge it. But I know this is a judgment-free zone with you guys. So we're gonna go over here so I can show you my machine real quick. So the lighting down here, like it's a unfinished basement, so you can imagine. But this is my machine. I got it for like, we don't have a lot of outlets, so I got this in here. I got it for $200 from Walmart. Right now I don't even know if they still have it, but it got this extension table, and I love the extension table. So I love this machine. It does what it needs to do. And then I'm just gonna start showing you guys. This is the pattern that I use for my skirt. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm gonna cut it out and all of that later, but I'm just gonna start showing you guys all the stuff that I got. Where do I start? This is all the stuff I got this weekend. I put it in here so it doesn't catch any dust. So we got these for Christmas, and they were like popcorn things, but I'm reusing them for something else. But I'll show you guys in a minute because I'm gonna show you guys my fabrics first. A lot of people wanted to see all the fabrics that I got. Joann's had a sale on Quilter Showcase fabric, and it was 50% off. So all the fabric was $2.99, and I had a couple extra bucks because I took out some money from my stocks. My stocks aren't doing very good right now anyway, so I took out some money from my stocks, and I went ahead and I bought some fabric. So I'm gonna show you guys what I got, and then I gotta pull out the receipt to tell you exactly how much of each fabric, how many yards I got. Like I said, I'm on my computer, so I don't know how good this quality is, but and it's probably not very true to color either, but I'll try to show you guys. So this one, that ring light doesn't help. This one is like arrows, and it's pink, yellow, blue, and black. I got 2 yards of this one, so that's like $8, right? $7.98 or something like that. $2.99 plus $2.99 would be what? Like $6 something. I got this one, and you can't really see the colors on it. It's like a purple on the back, and then it got pinks and yellows and stuff, and some whites. The ring light is supposed to help, but it doesn't. Yes, Sierra, I love this one. I'm gonna make my mom. She just started a new job, and she needs a face mask. So I'm gonna make her a face mask and a headband with that one. Then I got this pink lemon. I think it'll be really cute for the summer. And all of these are Quilter Showcase, so they were all $2.99 a yard, and I got 2 yards of each of these. Then this watermelon, and 2 yards of that. And then this other watermelon. And then I got these flowers, and they're pink, and well, the background is pink, the flowers are white, and then the little inside is yellow. And these, there was still some on the boat, so I just asked for 2 of all of these. Then I got These ones were the last on the boat for the most part. So I got this one, and it's a blue. Oh, Jerry, they got you working early in the morning. It's this blue with this dark pink, this light pink, and some of the flowers are white, and I really like this one. I'm thinking of making my daughter a romper with this one. I bought the pattern already. I'm just not sure if I have time to do it today. Let me see if I can find the pattern real quick so I can show you guys. Let me pull it up. Here it goes. So this one I didn't get from Peanut Patterns. I got this one from Made by Me Patterns. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it. So I want to make her that with the lining pink and with this fabric on the outside. I think I got a little under 2 yards with that for that one. Then I got this one, and it's like a blue on the background and white daisies on it. I don't know how much I got. I know it was like 2 yards of that one too. That was left 2 yards and something. I got this sheep, and the sheeps are pink with little flowers and stuff. And this one I think I got 3 yards because it was all that was left on the boat. And that's all the prints that I got. Then I got some just solids. This is a pink, but the camera's not picking it up. It's a really light pink to go on the back as a lining for the other ones. And I don't remember how much I got of that one. I got a couple yards because I could always use it for other stuff. So I probably got like maybe 3 or 4 yards of that one. These were $3.99 a yard, so that's not bad. And I just got plain black, and I think I got 4 or 5 yards of that one. I got this yellow, and I got what was left of that on the boat, which was like I think 2 yards or 1 something, almost 2 yards. I got this like apple green, and this was what was left on the boat, so I got I think 5 yards of this one. And then I got this navy blue. This is my biggest Joann's haul because even back then when I used to sew, I didn't used to know too much about Joann's. And I used to go to a local store, but I don't even know if they're still open. And then I got this flannel, which was on sale for, it was like on a clearance rack. And I think it was on sale for like 2 something. So I got what was left on this boat as well. I don't know what I'm gonna make with it yet. I guess some blankets or something, but I got that. So this is the stack of fabrics that I got. Then I got like a bin down here, fabric. So that's the fabrics that I got from Joann's. Oh, and I only spent $120, and it was over 38 yards of fabric. So I think I did pretty good. Usually I go in there and get like 5 yards and spend $50. So I think I didn't do too bad. I got all these fabrics. 1, because they were on sale, but 2, because I was thinking of doing like a flea market, and making like headbands, and I don't know about face masks, but I was thinking of doing like a flea market just to get some extra money, because the flea market, it really isn't a lot for the space. Like for the month it's like $150. So then just bring the tables and stuff. So it wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't know yet though, because I'm kind of like tempted to cut into them and make clothes for my Etsy. Good morning, Stacy. I just went over all the fabrics that I got. Let me show you real quick. So I just went over all these fabrics. I'll show you in a little bit before I finish the live. Other than that, this stuff I got from Amazon. So I got Wonder Clips because everybody swears by these. I got like 100 for $10, so I think they'll be good. Then I got a 1-inch this white satin ribbon because I made my clothing labels last time, but I only had a 1.5-inch satin ribbon, and they came out kind of. I didn't like them all that much. I mean, they look nice. Let me show you guys. They look nice and they get the job done, but they would look a lot better if they were on a 1-inch ribbon. So this is what my clothing labels are looking like. And then I just fold them in half and sew them into the clothing. And I designed these and made these myself. I have a TikTok on them. I gotta make a TikTok showing how to design them, but it's kind of tough. You just gotta play around and see what size you want it and how you want it to look. But someone asked me to do a video on how I make them, so how I design them, so I'm gonna do that one of these days. And then I just got some hem tape for the skirt, so I'm gonna try this out today. And I ordered red tulle, navy tulle from BB Crafts. They're cutting this stack away. And I ordered 1.5-inch navy ribbon. I ordered some rose petals. I'm gonna show y'all why. Well, if it works, I'll show you guys why. And I ordered this. This is 10 yards of satin fabric for like scrunchies. And I thought of Char. I don't know why I can't say her name now. I thought of Char when I bought these. Because she has a little scrunchie business. So I wanted to see if it's any good, and then if it is, it was only like $3 for 10 yards, so that's not bad. If it works, I'm gonna gift her one. They only have this one for now, so hopefully they stock them up again. And then I don't think Lakeisha's on because I haven't seen her on here, but Lakeisha, I was like really tight for money, and she was trying to get rid of her tulle and her tutus because she wasn't interested in selling them anymore in her shop. And I wanted to do it, but I was waiting on getting some money. So Lakeisha was nice enough to give me 4 bolts of tulle. She gifted me the shirt too, and she gifted me I bought some ribbon, and she gifted me some other ribbon. And I'll show you guys in a second. And I was like really grateful because we all know each other, but at the same time, we don't really know each other. So for her to be kind enough to send me her tulle, whether she was gonna use it or not, like I know she wanted to get rid of it because she wasn't using it, but she could have got money for it, She could have just waited for somebody else who was willing to buy it. And the fact that she gifted it to me, like I wanted to cry, honestly. And that's what's so cool about everyone in this little community that we got going on, because everybody helps each other out. Like right now, I'm not in the best position to like be sending free stuff all the time, even though I would like to. But anytime I get a pattern or something like that, or I know how to do something and somebody else doesn't, I try to like help them out. I try to like, if I can, I'll make a little video on it so that so that they could figure it out and stuff. So I try to help as much as I can, you know. And the fact that she was so kind to send it to me, what can I say? Like she was kind enough to send it to me, so I gotta make sure I put it to good use. So that's why I bought she sent me a white tool. Let me show you guys. Give me a second. That's another box that I gotta grab. So she sent me an orange bowl, and they're all brand new. She sent me an orange one, a turquoise one, a white one, and a black one. And then I purchased from her the white one and the red one, and then she sent me these turquoise and mint for free. So I can't say thank you enough. So Lakeisha, if you ever do get to watch this when you have some time, thank you. And I have recorded a video, but like I said, for some reason I can't get my videos onto my computer to edit them. So I was doing this live today. I just decided that I'll just incorporate me saying thank you while I was at it, because I am very grateful, and I don't want you to think that, you know, I forgot about saying thank you. I asked her as well. I asked her if it was okay for me to like publicly thank her, because sometimes when I do things for other people, I don't really want people to know that I did it. Like I just like doing it out of the kindness of my heart. Look, my daughter's Barbie shoe. So I made sure it was okay with her for me to say that she gifted me that stuff, and she said it was fine. She didn't have a problem with it. If you guys, Lakeisha sells ribbon on her shop, and she also does. She's doing a lot of sublimation now. So not last night, on Saturday, I think it was. She did a live. I just watched it last night though. What the? She just she just did a live where she was sublimating a whole bunch of stuff. So she was sublimating pop sockets and license plates and tumblers and mugs. Will go wrong in a live. Now I see what y'all talking about. Now the light doesn't want to stay on. But anyway, so if you guys don't know who Lakeisha is, her Etsy is under the Right Finders, WRIGHT Finders, and she has a lot of new stuff coming out lately. So go check her out. I want to get a couple things from her myself. I want to get some pop sockets. I'm gonna contact her about that. But I saw her live last night, really late, so I didn't wanna. I just left a comment, but I didn't wanna like message her and bother her about it. But she does the little pop sockets with sublimation. So I was thinking I was gonna buy something from a different shop a different Etsy shop, but I found them on TikTok, and they do like wooden logos and stuff for photo props. And I was gonna get one of those for my photos, like that way I don't have to watermark them. I could just um put like the little wooden thing and into the picture. And then I saw that Lakeisha was doing those pop sockets, so I'm gonna contact her later and see if how much she would run, and see if she could make me some little pop sockets with my logo, and then that way I could like support her while I'm at it and use that for photo props. And it doesn't matter, it's a pop socket, nobody's gonna know that from the picture, you know. So I thought that was a pretty neat idea with the pop sockets. Thank you, Stacy. Lakeisha made this for me. I don't know if you guys could read it very well. It says, "I never let my disabilities stop my ability to strive for the best." And she's made a couple shirts like this. Um, I don't want to go into her story or nothing like that, but she has a son that has disabilities, so a lot of her things are um to bring awareness to different disabilities and stuff like that. And so she gifted me the shirt. I had to wear it. I'm usually a size small, but this is a size large and it doesn't fit me all that big. I mean, it's fine. And I like it because my favorite color is pink, so. And it was free. I mean, she gifted it to me, so I can't be ungrateful. I gotta support her any way I can. So what is wrong with this? Oh, now I see it's almost unplugged. Oh, she has Sierra. I don't have a sublimation printer yet. I have Epson 2720, which could be turned into sublimation if I didn't already put the inks in it. But I like it because I make my thank you cards and everything. I make my thank you cards and stuff with that printer, and for it being like the cheapest one, because that one is like $200, and I think I got it for $250, but it was like two. It was in 2019, so almost 2 years ago for Black Friday. I paid $250 for it, and it's like the cheapest of those printers, and I mean the quality is good. This is my thank you card. I designed this myself on Canva. I have a video on here for how I do designs like this on Canva. I do my Etsy banners. I do a lot of my stuff on Canva. So, I mean, I can't complain. It's been working since I got it. I recently put it to work more because I used to work 6 days a week. So, I wasn't really. I was selling stuff, but I wasn't selling a lot of stuff. And I mean, now I'm not selling that much. But for Christmas, I was doing all right. But I've put it to work since then. A lot more. I printed like I just threw out a paper that said how many sheets I printed. Hold on. Let me get it out the trash. So it says I have printed. I had to clean my print head earlier, so that's why I have this paper. I have printed 781 pages with this printer. And like I said, I bought it in 2019. The ink that's still in there is the black is halfway, and the three colors are 3/4 of the way full still. And I printed 781 pages with it, and that's the ink that came with it. So, um, can you actually? I heard that you shouldn't do that. That you shouldn't like if you already put regular ink in it. That you shouldn't uh like. I know you would have to flush it out and stuff, but I heard that you shouldn't do that. I don't know. I'm just gonna buy another one. I don't know if I'm gonna buy that one or if I'm gonna buy like a better one so that I could print bigger. Cause I know the other ones print like 13 by 19 or 13 by 17 or something like that. 14 by 19. So I don't know. I'm not there yet. My pockets aren't there yet. So I'm gonna keep looking into that before I get into sublimation. But I have a lot of ideas. Like I can't wait. I have a lot of ideas. Oh, thank you, Sierra. Yeah, I love TikTok. Honestly, I like TikTok a lot more than like all the other social medias. I don't really use Facebook at all. I just post on Instagram and then have the Instagram share it to Facebook. That's easier for me. And then plus, like, I have people that um bother me nonstop on Facebook. Like, as soon as they see I'm online, they bring stress to my life. So I don't like going on Facebook. I try not to. So I just do it from Instagram. But I've noticed that sometimes like my TikToks will do really good on TikTok, but they won't do so good on Instagram. But then on other occasions, they they'll they won't do so good on TikTok, but they'll blow up on Instagram within like an hour or so. I got 1,000 views. So I always post on TikTok and then post right after, like usually not the same day, but maybe later on in the day or the next day I'll post it to Instagram and sometimes it blows up. Good morning, Faye. It's weird doing it's weird doing a live, but I like it though. I like it better than recording, honestly, because when I'm recording, I'm just like, and then if somebody like parks next to me, I'll leave. Like I'll stop talking to myself and I'll leave and go do it somewhere else. I mean, I'm new, so I'll get used to it eventually, but what? For $7? That's nice actually. I don't have all that luck with like Facebook Marketplace and stuff. I've seen some multi needles for a pretty good price, but I'm not ready for that either yet. I don't even know honestly. I don't even know if I want to do embroidery. I used to do embroidery, but I just had a 4x4. But I was like dead set on getting an embroidery machine. I'm just waiting to move because I don't have no space for that right now. Um, so I was like dead set on getting an embroidery machine. I was getting a Racoma. I had already talked to the guy and everything at Racoma, and on my way down to Atlanta because I had moved to Atlanta, and then Atlanta didn't work out, so uh, now I don't have the space for it. So but honestly, I'm like considering just doing sublimation because I think that embroidery is so nice, but sublimation, I think I would have more of a range of things that I could do. Um, I mean, with embroidery, you could do a lot of stuff, but you have your limitations. So, but with sublimation, I'm not all that bad designing. I'm not good at drawing. But nowadays, you could just go on Creative Marketplace or Creative Market, I think, or what was the other one? Creative Fabrica, and you could go on. You could even go on Fiverr and have somebody make something for you. So, um, once I have like the picture, I could design the rest because I can't draw, but once I have the picture, I'm good. So, um, I think sublimation will be better for me, at least for now. And it's like you gotta buy a lot of supplies, but you gotta buy a lot of supplies with embroidery, and it takes up a lot of space and a lot of money. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just start with sublimation for now. But anyways, I'm talking a lot, which I tend to do. So I'm gonna put this pattern out real quick. I was thinking of doing it before I got on the line, but I thought maybe you guys would want to see how it's done for the people that aren't very good at or not that aren't very good but don't have a lot of experience with sewing. So this is my pattern. Like I said, I got this free from pinnapatterns.com. They have an Etsy shop, but they direct you to their website so you can like sign up, uh like put your email in there and stuff. But they don't send out a lot of emails, so they're not gonna spam you. But you go on their website, you make an account, add it to cart, and it's free. So basically, you see all the sizes, and then all the dots will connect to what size you want. So right now, I want a size 3 months. So this is preemie, newborn, 3 months. So I'm just gonna cut around this, and then on the corners they have like A3, A2, and stuff like that. The other sheet also has it, so you're just gonna line it up. But if, like for instance, right now I'm gonna cut out a 3 months. Oh, okay. So this A2 and A3 are not gonna be on the pattern, but on this side, I will have the B2. So I'll be able to know what corner lines up with what corner. Some patterns, you won't know because you cut out all the corners that tell you where they line up. So maybe what I usually do is just set it down on the table and like figure it out, set it up how it's supposed to be, and then I cut one by one so that way I don't get confused. Yes, actually, I want to make a lot of things with sublimation. Girl, I have watched behind videos on sublimation, and I know about the fabrics. I also know about the ribbons, because I've been looking into like a ribbon printing machine. Because I've designed seamless patterns already just to test them out, and I've designed some ribbon patterns, which for my 4th of July tutu that I want to make. I think I'm gonna do the hair bow just with heat transfer vinyl for now. Not heat transfer vinyl, with with like the Avery transfer sheets or whatever. I'm gonna design the ribbon for the hair bow with that, just so that it could be kind of unique. And I'm using the same the shirt is gonna have a bow on it, and I'm using the same bow and some other like 4th of July America type things. And that's what the design of the ribbon is gonna be. But I don't think I'm gonna make the tutu today. So I will have to do like another video or live to show you guys how it came out. If it comes out, because thank you, Faye. Lakeisha made me this and she sent it out. She also sent me out some free tulle and some free ribbons because she knew that she wanted to get rid of them and she knew I wasn't able to purchase them at the time. So she sent me out a lot of free stuff and she sent me the shirt as well. So I cut out my pattern piece. It's gonna be kind of hard for me to see because it's gonna be backwards. Alright, so I'm gonna line up the B2 with the B2 like that, and I'm just gonna tape it. By the way, I don't use regular paper for this. I use cardstock to print out my patterns so that they last me a little longer until I could get the something like what Amber uses, like the marine vinyl that she uses, because I really like that idea. But for the meantime, I just use cardstock. I think I use. I'll get it in a second. I'll get it out because I don't remember. I think it's like 85 pound or something like that. I just use like regular tape, tape them together, and then I take them to my little cutting thing, my cutting mat. Yes, Faye, so nice of her. I actually made a video like unboxing all the stuff that she gave me, but I don't know if maybe I need to get a new cable for my phone because my kids messed it up or what, but I'm having a hard time transferring like the stuff that I record, all my content. I'm having all my videos and stuff. I'm having trouble getting it onto my computer, just like how I'm having trouble right now with this tape. So that's why I did a live today, because I hardly ever get to work this early in the morning because my kids, their computers stop working for school, and they cracked my son's iPad also. They cracked the screen. Sorry if this tape is annoying. They cracked the screen for my son's iPad as well. So now I have to lend them my phone and my computer so they can do school. That's why a lot of times I don't get on like anything until late in the afternoon because my kids use my phone in the mornings. But on Wednesdays, they don't. They have like called independent studies, so they don't They don't have to like log in at a certain time. They just gotta log in, period. And they'll go on like Google Classroom or whatever and see what their assignments are for that day. And then as long as they do them, they're okay. They don't have to like wake up early in the morning, like every other day, and uh, talk to their teacher or nothing. Their teacher doesn't talk to them at all on Wednesdays. It's like how back in the day we used to have half days and stuff, like teacher development days. That's basically what it is. I didn't think about that. Cause I do have YouTube Studio on my phone, but I like doing everything on the laptop. For me, it's easier. But I didn't think about that, so I'm gonna now I know. I'm gonna look into that. So let me move you guys. Oh, I didn't show you guys. So I got a whole bunch of different lights down here to try to help with the lighting because it sucks. I'll look into it. Actually, thank you. And shot. I just use on my computer. I'm not like super great at editing, and I have an HP, so since my son broke his iPad, I'm not even able to like use iMovie, which I don't really like iMovie either. But I just use the Windows the editor app that comes. It used to be Windows Media Player, but now it's just called now it's just called the Photos editor or something. So in these things that I told you guys, y'all getting a sneak peek because I don't even know if this is gonna work yet. So I have the tutus, right? And I saw like I think it was Cheryl and Fan. She did a tutu with rose petals on the bottom, right? But I didn't want to like do it the same way she did. So I'm gonna try to make a ribbon trim tutu, and then these are the petals. I got the white. Ah, this is why I don't. You gotta be careful when you open it. All the flowers fly everywhere. This is 3,200 flowers, and I got it in red, white, and blue, navy blue. And me and my son, literally, my 6-year-old son, he's my employee now, and he's waiting for me to get some more flowers in. But I got these from Amazon for like they weren't even expensive. They were like $8 or something like that. I keep saying bucks. Um, I got them from Amazon, but they came all compressed together. So we had to like wet our fingers and sit there and separate all the roses. 3,200 of them. But it went by pretty easy, pretty fast, and it wasn't too bad. But I'm gonna try to like so you know how you do the casing for the tutu, then you put the ribbon trim in the bottom, and I'm gonna try to like put rose petals right above the ribbon. I don't know if I'll have to like sew an extra line so that they don't all fall down onto the ribbon and so that they like stay up higher in the tutu. I'm not sure yet. I never seen anybody on YouTube. I looked on Etsy. I haven't seen anyone that made it like that either. So I have like no guide to go off of. This is just something that I thought about when I saw her use her rose petals. I was like, I got an idea. So I'll see if it works. I don't know if it's gonna work. Maybe I just did all that work for nothing. But I'm pretty sure I could get it to work. I'm gonna just stick that there for now. So yeah, like I said, I got the red, the white, and the blue, and then I got the white tool from Lakeisha. She gifted it to me, and then I bought the red and the blue tool. So I'm all ready to go. I've been waiting for that. So I'm gonna get started on cutting this skirt. Like I said, I was gonna do it earlier, but I didn't know if anybody wanted to see how I like the process. Cause I like watching everybody else's process, so I didn't know if anybody wanted to see how I did it. So I just decided to just start the live, and then hopefully I won't take up too much of you guys' time. This is not ideal right now. Let me move this around. I only have this one table to do all my work on. And I'm not complaining, I make it work, but I can't wait to move so that I could like set it up how I want. I'm just waiting for this. Oh goodness. I'm waiting for this tax return. I love my kids all year, but it's something special. It's a different kind of love when it's tax time and you got 3 kids, right? I envy Amber and her cutting table. I love her cutting table. I love all her stuff. I think my son was watching me watch Amber last night. Was it last night? I think it was no, her live was on Monday, so 2 nights ago. And he says, "Dang, mom, look at all her stuff. She got a lot of money in there." It's like, yes, she does. All that stuff is not cheap. He's like, I like her setup. And my son's 10, so he's like, I really like her setup. Her setup is nice. I said, isn't it? That's the Discord notification. All right, where's my weight at? Oh, yeah. Hey, Julie. Yeah, Jerry, we want to watch you cook. You guys are always on the Discord talking about food. I mean, I'm not mad at it, though. But I love food, too. I'm just glad I don't gain as much as I eat. No matter how much I eat, I don't gain the weight, and it sucks. But at the same time, I'm glad I don't gain pound for pound all the stuff that I eat. Cause I'm too short to be I would literally be a butterball. I'm only 5 feet tall, so it would not look good on me. Like when you're taller, you could put on weight and it sits nicely on you. But when you're short, it just like doesn't have where to go. But I wish I would go to the right spots, like the thighs and stuff like that. That would be nice. And Shara needs to not watch either because she's on Ramadan right now. You're gonna be torturing poor Char. I don't know why I can't say her name today. Like, I have a little bit of an accent. I mean, I have an accent, but normally I could talk normal sometimes. Today I cannot say her name. I don't know why. And my son's name is Charlie, so it's basically the first 4 letters. I don't even know why I can't say Char today. Char. Somebody teach me some English. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Dang it. I made the skirt. I think last week I made the same skirt, but in an 18-month. And I sent them a little bow because I had scrap fabric, so I gifted them the bow. I wanted to make a fabric bow. I never had made that before. And I was just thinking like, oh, I didn't cut out any extra scraps, but I still have scraps from last time, so that wouldn't really be an issue. I still got maybe a yard of this fabric, and I was scared to use it for anything else because it sold out at my Joann's, but then I went to a different Joann's. It was sold out at my Joann's and online. But then I went to a Joann's like in a town outside of mine, like 30 minutes away. That's where I got all that fabric. I wanted to try a different one. So I went to that one and they had a whole boat. So I guess now I can make like maybe leggings or something with this. So I don't really pin it all that much. To be honest, I don't pin it at all. But I do like to lay it out because I want, like, if you see it, some of the bumblebees go down and some of the bumblebees go up. So I like to have most of them facing up so that the skirt kind of looks good. So it doesn't look like I sewed the fabric upside down by accident. I've never made this size. This size is tiny. And I don't have a serger yet. So what I do is I use I think it's called a knit overcast stitch. On my machine it is stitch 7. So that's what I use for the seams so that the seams will be a little stronger. And it kind of mimics the look of a serger. It's not the same, I know that, but it kind of mimics it a little bit. So that's what I'm going to be using for the seam. And then for the hem, since I don't have a cover stitch either, I mean, if I don't have a serger, much less I'm going to have a cover stitch, right? So for the hem, I use my twin needle that came with my machine. I don't know if I want to move this leg closer to here. Let me see how I'm going to set this up real quick. So that I can start sewing. Because usually I sit right here on this end. Just because my Cricut and my heat press and everything is over there. And usually I gotta do a lot of moving. So what I do is I sit right here. Well, actually, let me see. Because I could probably... My bad, you guys. Hold on. I could probably sit right here. And it'll be okay. Will you guys be able to see what I'm doing now? Yes. I wouldn't be able to do a diet because I'm the type of person that um I eat based on my cravings. Like I like all food, so I like vegetables. I like everything. I'm not picky at all. But if I'm craving something that day, I don't want to hear about nothing else. I just want to eat what I'm craving. Do you guys hear me okay? Because I definitely didn't even ask that. There's a little wonky. Let me cut it down a little bit. So I don't think you guys will be able to see me when I sit down and sew, but you'll be able to see the machine. I think I might move my computer again. I don't know. I think that might be like the best way for you guys to see what I'm doing. Okay, braid is 16. Let me see. I don't know how. Oh man, this is the basement, you guys. I don't know if this is. What do you guys think? Is this better, or is it better on the back? This one? Okay. All right. So, hold on. Real quick. I'll show you guys what stitch I'm talking about. I use this stitch right here. I don't know if you guys can see it very good, but basically it's like a zigzag stitch and then like a straight stitch going down, so that it kind of, if you were using the cotton, technically it would be to finish the edges, but I also sometimes use this one, but I don't like it as much, and I use 29, but I like 7 better. And then after that, I just use straight stitches. I don't like how zigzags look, because it kind of looks like you're using a home machine. So I try to use different stitches that, I mean, you can still tell that it's a home machine, but at least we'll pay it off a little bit, right? So I don't need to change my thread because I'm just using white thread. And then for my twin needle, I'm just gonna show y'all real quick. So I was using a second spool of white, but then I saw somewhere that you could just, this is the attachment that you put right on the bobbin winder, and then you just put a bobbin, and it did the work. It did the job last time I did it. So that's how I'm doing it now. So I love this extension table. When I tell you I love this extension table, I love this extension table. I think I gotta change my foot. Yeah, I gotta change it to G. I was using a walking foot, because I was making blankets and stuff. But I don't like how the walking foot does this fabric. I don't know, maybe I have the wrong settings on it or something. I don't like how it for some reason it was harder for me to use it than this regular foot. Maybe I'm just used to the regular foot, I don't know. Like for the blankets it worked fine. But it wasn't that it wasn't working, I just didn't like how it looked. This is the walking foot I got. I got that thing years ago and I never used it. It was brand new. And then now with this machine I can use it. This is my toenail, so I'm gonna have to pull this out. Oh shit. Oh, it's right there. And the tornado that came with the machine. Alright, so basically I should test it. I like longer stitches better. So I usually use a for like knit fabrics, I like a longer stitch better. So I use a 4 in stitch length. This material is really stretchy and it used to give me a little bit of a hard time before. I'm gonna test it first. Even though this was the last project I made with this, I always like to test it first. Because I have sometimes I don't have good luck with my machine first. And then I gotta adjust the tension and stuff. And sometimes when I backstitch, my machine isn't very loud. Sometimes when I backstitch, I get nesting. I don't know why that is. So I changed the needle, see if it'll help. I don't know. I'll try it again today and see what happens. Last time I just wouldn't backstitch a lot, so that it wouldn't give me any nesting. So the stitches is white on white, so I don't think you'll be able to see it very good. But the stitches look really good. If this wasn't for a client or a customer, I would do it in a different color so you guys could see, for those of you that might be wondering how I make stuff. But this is for a customer and I don't want to send it to them with no black thread. Since this is an overcast stitch, I don't back stitch on it. And it's a seam anyways, and I'm gonna on the top I'm gonna make a casing for the elastic, and on the bottom I'm gonna make the hem. So it's not gonna be it's gonna be reinforced with the other stitches that I gotta make. Like I said, I don't pin it because it's basically just a square. As long as you line it up, you're okay. I'm gonna try out the hem tape today though, because I loathe with a passion having to iron out the hem. I mean it works for me, but it takes too much time, and I don't like how it turns out. It always turns out just one part a little bit higher than the other. Like right in the middle, it'll be a little higher than on the sides for some reason. No matter, I mean, I measure it and everything, and it'll end up moving. So I'm gonna try the hem tape today, and if Amber recommended it, I'm sure I'll love it. Hey Anna, hey Mary. I bet they were talking in the chat, so I just was doing my thing and letting them talk amongst themselves. I'm making Anna, I don't know if you have me on TikTok, but I'm making the B skirt again because somebody else bought it. Let me line this up a little bit again. Alright, so I'm looking through the fabric. This is the bottom and this is the top because of how I picked out the beads to be positioned earlier. So I'm gonna do the casing and the hem real quick with the hem tape. So I'm gonna move this light over here. Let me see where I put that stuff at. I bought this hem tape off of Amazon that Amber recommended. And where's my tape measure? I'll put my tape measure. My bad, you guys. I was looking for the tape measure. So this is a 3 month. Let me look at the pattern real quick because I've never made the 3 months. Usually I just fold it down a half an inch, or I'll fold it down like a fourth of an inch and then fold it down another half of an inch so that I don't leave the raw edges. But since it's a 3 month, I think maybe that'll be too much. So let me check what the patterns. So it says is the elastic. I gotta cut at 14 7/8 inch, which I haven't done that yet either. I like these patterns because they have like step by steps and they have pictures and everything. And like I said, if anybody's interested, oh bye Julie. If anybody's interested, I got this pattern for free from Peanut Patterns. Yeah, so I'm still gonna fold it down an inch. Most of the time I leave my cutting mat right here because I use it for measuring other stuff too. Okay, let me put the last one out. I said 14 7/8 inch. And I'm gonna line this up. I don't even know why I look for the tape measure. Because I'm not even gonna use it. For what? If I got a cutting mat right here. I'm gonna line it up right there at an inch. Alright, so trying to think. Amber said I'm gonna put it right there. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can see it, so my bad if you guys get kind of dizzy. I just lined it up so that it will be on these lines, and then I just put it 1 inch down, and that's it. Just like I saw Amber do it. This is my first time doing it this way. And I'm gonna do the same thing for the hem. Now, when I got this pattern from Peanut Patterns, they just said to like stretch the fabric out and put the elastic on that way. I don't know about you guys. I don't like that way of doing it. It's harder. Maybe with some time I will feel a little more comfortable doing it that way, but for the meantime I don't. So I'm not gonna do it that way. I just do a casing for it. Put this on wrong. Put it. Oh no, that's good. It'll fold up and I'll be alright. Now I'm gonna do the back side. So far so good. It feels pretty sticky. Let me do the bottom first. know why I'm doing it this way because I'm right-handed, and that's why it feels so weird. Now I see what people say when they're like, "Oh, it got so quiet all of a sudden." You guys can't really talk to me now. If I stop talking, yes, Mary. It's so tiny. It's let me see. I'm about to sit here and count. So it's 14 inches by 8.5 inches. So you guys don't even well, I recommend still that you guys get the pattern because it's free and it has sizes new preemie all the way up to 12 years. So and it's free. So you ain't losing nothing by getting it. And personally I like um oh it's really sticky. Personally I like um having the pattern pieces to go by better than like measuring it out myself and doing it that way because if you move the fabric by accident or whatever, you throw your whole measurement off. So I like having a pattern. Alright, so this is my first time using it and it's not a rocket science, as we say. It's not rocket science, it's pretty easy. Left. You always jinx yourself when you say something. So since this is knit fabric, I'm not gonna worry about I'm not gonna really worry about the raw edges showing because they're not gonna fray. I just want it to be even. That's all I care about. And so far, they're looking pretty even. So I'm happy. Let me line this up. I'm still using the grid to kind of make sure that I'm only going an inch. Why is it that the seams always are the hardest part to kind of get to lay where you want them to? My bad, you guys. I'm not talking that much. I'm concentrating right now. This is like, I think this is like the important step right now. Then after, if I get this nice and good, the rest is gonna be like that. I mean, this skirt is really, really, really quick. So super quick. Just gotta get the seam. There it goes. I think I folded this side up more than what I did on the other side. This side, the hem, I didn't fold it all the way up to a half an inch because I don't really need it to. I mean, all the way up to a full inch because I don't really need it to be a full inch. So that's how I did it on the back, and I forgot, and I kind of messed it up on this side. So now I'm fixing it up real quick. Not looking too bad. And I'm gonna put my, you know what? It would be a really good moment to put my clothing label right now while this is sticky. Oh no, this is too high up. No. I'll grab it anyways. So I just made these clothing labels, like you guys saw on TikTok, and on the last skirt, I had did the whole skirt already, and I did the clothing label last because it took it. I was waiting for my materials to get here, the ribbon and stuff. I did the clothing labels last, so technically, I am trying this out for the first time, doing it like this. So I'm gonna do the clothing label first. Let me flip this inside out to see if I like one side better than the other. So this is how it's gonna look. I love this fabric. And then this is the other side. And usually I just look for what side has what side has more bumblebees on it. That's the side I like the most. And that's this side. So this is gonna be my front and this is gonna be my back. So now oh, come on, man. All right. So this is my 3-month clothing label. And then I just fold it in half so that the 3-month is right at the bottom. And I only left a little bit of space for on the top for sewing. So the next time I do my labels, I'm definitely going to um leave a little more space. It doesn't have to have a little more space. Just so that I'm not like struggling to make sure that I catch the label. I should have took everything out the drawer. I got Wonder Clips, but I don't think the Wonder Clips will be the best choice for this right now. So I'm gonna use my pins. I got the Wonder Clips, and honestly, I don't even pin most of the time, unless it's like a new pattern that I'm doing. But like this one's so easy, I don't even pin. Alright, so last time I pinned it going down, I didn't really like it because the corners were it worked for the corners, but then the middle shifted. So for this heat transfer paper, kind of tough to pin through it. That's why y'all see me over here making faces and struggling. There it goes. Joanne has been getting some more knits, but I really like the pop collection they got. I pinned this the wrong way. I like the pop collection they got for the kids. Sorry. Thanks you guys for coming on here with me. This is my first live. I am not as nervous as I thought I would be, but I don't know how entertaining I am either. So I appreciate y'all for coming on here and actually staying on here with me. At the beginning of the live, I showed all the fabrics that I got on Saturday from Joann's. So for those of you that didn't see them, if you're still on here and you want me to show you again, I'll be more than happy to do so. But I don't want to keep you guys too long, so I'm trying to finish this skirt real quick. Oh no, I was about to mess up. I don't want to sew all the way through this skirt. I only want to sew. Oh yeah, I did pin wrong. But I only want to sew the one part of this fabric. And I was about to sew through both layers of the skirt. So I almost messed that up. Oh come on. Alright, that should be good right now. I didn't even have to pin this. I just wasted 2 minutes of my time. I just unpinned it. My bad, y'all. My bad. My bad. We learning here. All right. I go really slow on parts like this because if I move too fast, my fabric will shift and I'm gonna miss the label. I caught it pretty good on that. I'm still gonna do the casing for the elastic, so that'll be like another stitch that'll go on top of this. I'm not too worried about it. I just want to make sure that I don't sew through both layers with the label. Thank you, Joanne. I love sewing, honestly. I love sewing. My daughter loves to see everything that I make. My daughter is like, she's my biggest supporter. She's always telling me things she wants me to make for her. She sees like I'm always looking at patterns on Etsy. I like buying my patterns from Etsy. So she sees all the patterns that I'm looking at on Etsy, and she's always, I want that for me, and buy that for me. And if she sees the fabric, because I'm always like window shopping for fabric online too. If she sees the fabric, she always wants it for her, for her, for her. That's what she always says for me. I was talking to Char yesterday, and I was like, thank God she don't know how to use my card, because that little girl would leave me broke. She's always wanting to shop for stuff. And I'm going over my label again. See how these stitches are looking. Let me throw these away because you will find thread everywhere by the time you're done sewing. You'll take a shower and find thread. So I'm gonna stop right here. Wait, what's a secret? Oh, nice. I don't know if she's there, so I don't want to say it out loud. Okay, so silly me. I changed the stitch. And I forgot to change the width of the stitch. The length of the stitch, I'm sorry. So my stitches are like really tiny. You guys can't see them, but now my safety pins. You guys hear that movement upstairs? That's the dogs running around. Hey, Harmony. Oh, wait. Nope. Usually I do the hem first. Or I do, before I do the elastic. And I forgot. Just steps over here. That would have been hard to do that a nice time if I would have did the elastic first. But luckily, I remember. Now I'm gonna switch to my twin needle real quick. Come on, man. Who's that, Smokey? Come on, man. I ain't seen that movie in a long time. And what I do is I put my needle right back in this twin needle thing so that I don't fall on the floor and I don't stab myself with it. The only bad thing about the twin needle is you can't use the automatic threader. But it gives a nice look to the hem. So it's one of those sacrifices that are worth making. And if you guys haven't used a twin needle, basically you just thread it the same way as you thread your first needle. Except, oh, I was about to mess up. You don't put it through that number 6 loop. You just put it straight into the needle. And you thread your first needle. You thread needle 1 first, which is the left one, and then you thread the second needle. And it was way easier this time than last time I did it. Cause it kept you know how sometimes you thread it and it'll like make a loop? Kept doing that to me. Alright, so let me when you're using a twin needle or a cover stitch, you always gotta flip it upside down so that the double stitches are on the top. And you can basically feel where your the bottom of your fabric is. But I like to look also at the lines, the measurement, and try to guide myself through that. In this case right now, since I did a small hem because it's a 3-month skirt, I'm just lining it up with the right side of my presser foot. Yes, Mary. So I don't have a cover stitch or a serger for that case. So I use it's called a knit overcast stitch for the seams so that it mimics the look of a serger and it gives it a little more it's a little sturdier. And then I use a twin needle to imitate the cover stitch look so that it has the 2 lines on the top and then on the bottom it has like a tiny zigzag. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change to black thread when I'm done with this. After I get off the live, because I don't want to keep you guys too much longer. So I'm gonna change to black thread, and I'll do the same process of like using the twin needle, and then I'll just put a picture on Discord so you can see kind of what I'm talking about. Because with this white thread, you're not gonna. I'm using a 4 stitch length Joanne, because this fabric is really stretchy, and when I use anything smaller, the stitches are really tiny. So I just use a 4. I know Harmony, and I'm obsessed with watching people too. I love the lives. I didn't really do the lives because my space isn't like ideal and stuff. But I can't upload videos because my phone's not working. So I was like, well, I know it's no judgment here, so I'm not worried about it. And the twin needle came with my machine. I have an extra one at home, but I have a brother. I don't know if you have a brother. Um, I wouldn't mind sending it to you. Just send me a message on Discord. Well, thank you. My face has seen better days too, though. So, I don't know if you guys backstitch with this, but I just did 2 backstitches. I never done it before. I usually just go over it a little bit when I finish. I would say my space, Harmony, just in case, but I'll take the compliment. Oh yeah. So last time I did this a little with the smaller stitches because I forgot again to change the stitch length, and this time I really like how it looks better with the 4 stitch length. I don't know how you. I don't know if that's 4 centimeters or 4 what. It's just 4 on the machine. I think it's 4 centimeters because that's not 4 centimeters. But anyways, yeah. Don't mind me. The stitches are looking pretty nice. Alright, so let me slow down. I try sometimes to go slow on my machine until I get a little more comfortable with it. But then as I'm sewing, I forget. And I don't go very slow. Sometimes I regret it, most of the time I don't. Alright, so that lined up perfectly. I'm just gonna back stitch, and that's done. And I'm done with my twin needle. That's the bad thing about the twin needle, that I mean I only have 1 skirt to make, so I'm not like doing multiples at once, but you gotta like switch it out. So it looks good. Can't show you guys because it's white, but it is looking good. I'm satisfied. I have a question. Do you guys like pull the thread upward through your machine? I don't know. I just cut it and pull it down. I don't know if it makes a difference, honestly. And I would have sent it to you. 'Cause that one came with a machine that I had years ago, and this one I just bought it. And it came with a twin needle, So I won't be using the other one until this one gets dull or it breaks. And from here to there, I could have bought another one. So, you know, knock on wood that it doesn't break anytime soon. What do you do for work, Mary? I never even asked. I s- I don't know what I thought you did, honestly. But if you have machines at work, I think I would like your work. I was actually looking for a seamstress job out here, and I was surprised that they actually had a couple, but they all wanted like certain amount of years experience and stuff. And honestly, besides when I was 15, I never had like a technically I never had a job. Even when I was 15, I worked for my grandma, so I never had a job as a seamstress. So I was thinking maybe I would apply one day. I don't know. I think that would be a cool job though, because I'm all for learning as much as I can. What am I doing? Now this automatic threader don't want to work. Maybe my needle is at the wrong position. It must be. It sounds weird. Come on, man. You know what? I need to stop saying that already. Come on, man. I be saying that to my kids. I'm not even gonna build that automatic threader right now. If anything's gonna go wrong in our lives, if anything's gonna go wrong, it'll go wrong in our lives. I'm gonna have to check the automatic threader though because this is a pretty brand new machine for my automatic threader to not be working. I've never done that before, so I think maybe I just can't see it. I'm gonna get annoyed. Oh, that's cool, Mary. So you say you haven't worked on the twin needles, but have you worked? Do you generally work on machines? Cause you're lucky. You get to craft that work and come home and craft some more, even though you probably are tired of at work. It's probably really repetitive. You probably get tired of it already. But you have 5 grandchildren, Joanne? I'm not there yet. My oldest son is 10. I don't even look like I have a 10-year-old. But he's always making plans about. Well, first he's always saying that he's almost a teenager. And how he's so big. And then he's always talking about when he gets married and he has kids. And I'm like, can you wait? When I was younger, I didn't want any kids. I used to, cause I have, I'm the oldest, and I had two brothers and two sisters. Well, I have all of them are alive, thank God. So, I have two brothers and two sisters, and I was the oldest. So I was always in charge of everybody. So I used to get mad at my mom and be like, "You're the reason I never want to have kids." So the hem tape fighting with the elastic right now. Maybe I put it wrong. As long as it doesn't curl up, though, I'm fine. All boys. You know what? I said all boys. My daughter's worse than my boys. My boys are really calm actually. When they were younger, of course, and I mean they still have their moments where they like to play rough and drive me nuts, but for the most part, my boys are way calmer than my daughter. My daughter is the boss of everybody. She thinks she's the boss of me sometimes. I gotta put her in her place. Yeah, Ashley. Well, I just didn't when I was younger, I didn't really care for kids my age. I used to rather like books, or I used to get in trouble a lot for being in like adult conversations that I had no business paying attention to. So like I never used to play Barbies. I only used to play Barbies when my cousins would come over. And since she wanted to play Barbies, then I would have to play Barbies because she wouldn't want to play what I wanted to play. But I used to be so mean to my little sister. Hey Charlie, that's my son. So Godzilla 2021, that's my son. His name's Charlie. My goodness. So I used to break the heads off of my sister's Barbies when we were little. Yeah, Mary. Oh, okay. You're an accountant? That's nice. I can imagine you're tired. I used to when I was working, I used to always come home tired. But I used to work a lot of hours too. And I was the assistant supervisor at my job, but I was always like I never worked the line. I never ever worked the line, but I learned all the lines because I always had an office job there since I started. I think like 2 weeks after I started, I got an office job doing data entry on the computer, and but I used to get bored by myself, so and I like to learn, so I will always like make it a challenge to learn like a different area. Then I was one of maybe like 3 people, and the other ladies that were there, um, the other 2 ladies that knew how to do everything in the whole plant, they were there for like 10 plus years. I was only there for almost 3. Um, but I used to know stuff that they didn't even know because since they always worked in the line, they couldn't really move. They had to stay where they were at. I didn't. I worked both floors and every single line and every single position. Except I didn't used to like to pack it into boxes because I used to get bored unless it was really fast. No, I haven't. I haven't used a friction pen. If the question was for me, no. I used to have the purple my bad. I used to have a 4x4 embroidery machine, so I used to have the purple um the purple marker that disappears with air and the one that disappears with water. Oh, my throat will come out. But that was a long time ago. I actually still have it. I just don't use it. Um, After they made me manually thread it, now the thread wants to come out. I don't know what is wrong with this. Alright, I see it now. Mess this thing up. I think I messed up my automatic threader. Oh, you know what? I might have tightened my needle too hard. 'Cause I think that happened to me before when I tightened my needle too much. And then it's like not sitting right for the needle to go in. Let's see if that works. Yep. Sometimes when you tighten your needle too much and it kind of like shifts a little bit. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Charlie, you still on here, Charlie? Thanks, Joanne. I'm almost done with this skirt. This is like so simple. So for the elastic, I just zigzag down, back stitch all the way back up, and then zigzag down again. But for some reason, sometimes the stitches don't come out good when I do that. Like, they kind of mess. Last time I changed the needle. I think I told you guys already. I changed the needle last time to see if that will help. Oh, Sierra, you went shopping? You took me in there. I hope you had the headphones on. Yeah, the last thing is so thick. I'm not gonna worry about moving it around too much because I need this part flat so I can stitch this down. Literally, I'm closing this casing and I'm done with the skirt. This thing is so tiny. I don't know why I won't move right here. Give me a second, you guys. I'm trying to. There it goes. Right where I closed the casing at, it wasn't like ruffling right there. But now it's looking better. This thing is so tiny. So this is the little skirt. I don't know if this thing is so tiny. And then I'm trying to stretch it so that it'll ruffle the way I want it to. And then my clothing label. I think mostly is because since I put the hem tape on it, um it's kind of taken away a little bit from the space for the elastic. So I think that's why the fabric is having a hard time shifting. Because normally it doesn't it moves pretty easily, but I'm just gonna stretch it a little bit more. Thank you guys. I love this fabric. I got this fabric at Joann's. And then like I said, the pattern was free. So if you guys wanna go get it, it's at peanutpatterns.com. And they have a couple free patterns there, so you guys could check them out. And they have a Etsy shop as well. And they have more patterns on their Etsy shop than they do on their website. But yeah, this is so cute. And I just I packaged this up. Let's see. I was thinking about making a fabric bowl with this. I don't know if it'll be big enough. Hold on, let me check real quick. It doesn't take me all that long to make it. So what I fold in half, and then I'm gonna sew halfway down, leave a space, an opening, and then sew the other half down. And that's how you're gonna flip it inside out. I saw that on YouTube, but I can't remember what the channel name is right now. But if I find it later, I'll let you guys know so you can check her out. It is good to share the information that you learn, but it's also good to like give them the credit for it because I didn't come up with it myself. This little fabric bowl, I just don't know if this is the piece that I had cut out for specifically for the fabric bowl, so I don't know if it's gonna be big enough. But it's literally like 3 minutes. It doesn't take that long at all. And then if it comes out good, paintings, and I'll send it to my customer because it's scrap fabric. It's not like I'm losing money from sending them that, you know. And I'm practicing because I'm gonna be doing a flea market soon, so I'm just practicing like different easy different little products that I can make. Put it back to this area. I'm gonna go on the inside. It was uneven, so I just cut it off right there. So I left the opening right here. And I'm just gonna flip it inside out gently. This for 3-month-olds, so I think this would be a okay size. So you could close it if you want, but you're not really gonna see it because it's gonna be just like how with regular bows you put like the ribbon in the middle. But I'm gonna use the same fabric. I'm gonna use the same fabric to go around the bow. So I sewed it up. This side would have been much better because at least it has more bumblebees. But basically, I sewed it up. You could take a hand needle to this, or you could just like scrunch it up like that, and then I'm gonna take a little piece of the same fabric. Let me get it out real quick. Now this one, if I'm not mistaken, this one was 6x4. I'm just gonna use one of these. There is my wraps of this fabric at. I just had a scrap piece. There it goes. So I'm just gonna take you can cut it to the width that you want. I'm just gonna fold it in half. So I'm gonna just gonna do an inch. And I think an inch would be too wide for this. This is so tiny. Yeah, half an inch will be good. So I'm just gonna do like an inch, fold it in half, sew it, and then um flip it inside out, and then I'll show you guys how I finish it. I should have did it a little bit wider, but it's okay. It should be good. I'm just gonna sew close to the edge so I don't use up too much of the fabric. I probably should have did like an inch and a half, but I'll see how it looks on the bow, and then if it looks alright, I'll just maybe like that. Cause it's a tiny bow. I don't want to put like a really big I want to put like a really big piece of fabric in the middle. And I'm just gonna slip it through, kind of like how everybody does the scrunchies. Yeah, this looks a little on the skinny side. I'm just gonna fold it down like about 5 times. Not even. This bow's so tiny you can't even fold it that many times. So this little middle part that I did was really, really tiny, but since the bow is tiny, it actually doesn't look too bad. Morning, Zoa. I'm finishing up now. I'll show you right now what I did. So it doesn't look bad. I'm just gonna keep it like that. I picked like the thickest part of it. So in order to attach this, you're gonna fold up the bow the way you want it. And you're gonna sew it with the seams facing out. So backwards to how you want it to look at the end, and then you're gonna fix the bow up the way you want it. And you want to tighten it, but you don't want to over tighten it either because you're gonna have to flip it after you're done sewing it. And I want to try something because I don't want to hand stitch it later. So I'm gonna try to just stick. Oh, let me put my computer to charge. Alright, we're good. I don't want to hand stitch it later, and I don't want to hot glue it because with the wear, I don't know if it could potentially fall off because it's a baby. So I'm gonna try to like stick these through the crochet, and then I'm gonna sew it closed, and hopefully that will hold it in place. Like I don't make scrunchies, but I noticed that a lot of people like they tie their scrunchies, and I don't know if that's for a specific reason, but a lot of times they're like right in front of the sewing machine. Oh wait, put this. I should have put it here on the seam. But a lot of times they're like in front of the sewing machine and they tie it. And I wonder if it's not easier just to sew it since you're already sitting at the sewing machine. Like for me, it will give me more peace of mind if I sew it than if I tie it. But like I said, I don't make scrunchies, so um I don't really know. I don't know if it's like if there's a reason why they specifically prefer to tie it. Okay, so I stuck it through the holes. right next to the seam. And I'm not gonna obsess over the bow because I can always fix it up in a minute. I'm gonna make some scrunchies too. My daughter wants me to make her some. And I'm thinking about it, like if I do the flea market, that's like a low, like a low cost item. So I'm thinking about it. But I just had that curiosity, like why do people prefer to tie it instead of sew it? But Ashley says she sold hers, so I don't know. For me, it's like more peace of mind because just like with the elastic, like the thick elastic, I wouldn't tie it and because it's gonna feel like thicker right there in that area, even though it's a 1/4 inch elastic, it's still thicker. And then you don't know if they pull it and it comes out one day. I don't know. But I mean, no shade, because I don't know their reasoning for doing it. So I'm just gonna sew this back and forth a couple times, and I'll show you guys what I did. Now that it's easier to let go of the bow. So I put this around the bow, then I fed it through the little crochet headband. I pulled it and then I sewed down, and that's it. You're just gonna cut off the excess and you're gonna flip it. Like I said, this is my first time doing it on the this is my second bow that I made like this, like a fabric bow. And it's my first time threading it through the crochet headband, but it worked. I wish I want to make it a little tighter though. I want the centerpiece to be just a little tighter, and I was scared to do it tighter because I wasn't sure if it'll be too hard to flip it. But basically, this is what it looks like. And it only took me a couple minutes. I bought this satin. It's 10 yards by 6 inches or something like that. I got it from BB Craft for $3, like $3.25 I think. And I thought of Char when I bought it. I think you were here earlier when I said it. But I'm gonna try to make a scrunchie with it and see if it's any good, and then maybe I'll send her one if I can. They also have, but they're sold out. They have like a 10-yard roll of satin for like $10. So I don't think that's a bad price. I don't know how much satin actually goes for, to be honest. Like when you go to Joann's and you buy satin, like I don't know how much it goes for, but I think it's probably more than like 10 yards for $16, 16.75. But UB Craft is completely sold out of it right now, so I don't know if they're gonna restock it or not. But if they do, and I catch it back in stock, I will let you guys know, just in case you guys are interested. I'm not making scrunchies right now. 10 yards of satin, I could find something to do with it. If it's good quality too, but you could always find something to make with it. Alright, so I tightened it a little bit more. And that's it. Kind of lopsided a little bit. But that's it. I want to buy the little nylon bands from Amazon. Yeah, Anna. Yes, Zoa. So I bought the thank you, Stacy. I bought the hem tape. And I just got it the other day. So I went ahead and I tried it out, and basically for the hem, I put it at 1 inch above the bottom of the skirt, but I folded it up only a 1/2 inch. So basically, so the hem tape basically is almost right at the top. So I might have folded it like an inch and a quarter. And the hem tape is almost right at the top, and that's where I put the bottom of this one. Up here, I used the hem tape as well for the elastic, but the hem tape is up here because I needed it to be 1 inch since my elastic is 3/4 inch. I don't know if that makes sense for you, but since I only needed this one to be like a 1/2 inch, I put the hem tape at 1 inch and then I fold it up and stop at the hem tape a little bit above the hem tape. And then this one, the hem tape is right at the middle so that it will be 1 inch both sides. Thank you. Look at Jerry knowing about fabric websites. He's ordering fabric for Ariani. You're welcome, Zoe. I just tried it today, so I kind of like winged it, but I used my cutting board to measure it out easier. Cause I was looking for my measuring tape and I found it and I was like, why? I know what you mean. My kids know a lot about crafting now too, about sewing and everything. They don't know exactly, I mean, everything, but they got a good idea. Yeah, that's true. But anyways, guys, all I'm gonna do now is, like I said earlier, I gotta make a face mask for my mom, and I'll probably make her some headband with my new. Oh, let me show you guys the new fabric for those of you that were late. Um, I'm just gonna make her a face mask and a headband, but I don't want to keep you guys just in case somebody else hops on live and stuff. And I gotta do all the cutting and all that, so I'm not gonna keep you guys for all of that, cause I'm just gonna package this up. So basically, I just use. Let me say that first. I use just a cello bag, and I'll put this in. And where's my thank you card? So this is my packing slip, and I made a thank you note. I think my thank you card is down here. And then these are my thank you cards, and I have a girl version and a boy version. So I just cut them out with my paper trimmer and put one of these in here. They got the washing instructions on the back. And that's it. And I just print my shipping label right here at home on my printer, and I'm done. And I'm not worried about sending too much extra stuff. Like, I don't really like send candy or anything like that. But like for instance, here, since I had this scrap of fabric, I went ahead and I made them a hair bow. And then most times I find something that I can make them like this, where I'm using like a scrap piece of fabric, and I just send them a gift like that. And so that's how I do it. A lot of people I know send like candies or um something free, stickers or stuff like that. I don't do none of that. I just try to make them like this skirt. Actually, I should list it with the hair bow. But like I said, this is the second one I made, and the other one I made was bigger, so I'm still like testing it out. I don't know. I kind of like this size better though. So since I'm testing it out and stuff, and I'm still learning, like for me, I see the imperfections in it still. Like it looks pretty good. The customer probably won't complain about it, but I'm just doing it to practice. So I don't want to charge them for something that I could still improve. Yeah, that's true, Zoa. I always read it. I wrote it before I did it. But I try to add everything to my thank you card because I used to write like this out on my notes. Um, I think you probably know because I think I wrote you one. Well, I know I wrote you one. I just don't know if I wrote exactly what I have on here. Um, but I used to write like a lot, so I just basically put it all on here what I used to write, and then um and then on my handwritten, I just say thank you so much for your order, and I hope you love it and it exceeds the expectations, and reach out if you need to. And that's really all I write on there, which is on here already. But I don't know. I like writing the handwritten note. Yeah, Mary. I'm like I said. I want to learn how to do these. I mean, I know how to do them, but I'm still testing it out to see what size I like and everything like that. So I used to send other things like I had this one customer that she ordered for me a lot of times. Like she ordered for me like 4 times the same shirt in different colors. So I sent her like that's when I first started using the sewing machine. I sent her like a free face mask and other stuff like that, like stuff that I was practicing, that I was learning how to do, just as a thank you. But the last two skirts I've been trying to learn. I've been testing these hair bows out, so they got lucky and they got hair bow. For my daughter, I made her a turban, but those um I don't like it on the super stretchy fabric, the turban. Maybe I should try it again because that's when I started sewing all over again. So maybe I was just rusty, but I didn't like it on the super stretchy fabric. I liked it on the thinner fabric. But let me show you guys the fabric so you guys can go and I don't want to keep you guys all day. Um, Here goes my bag. Let me move this light closer over here again. Don't mind the mess, you guys. Sorry. I'm moving my light all the way over here again. So let me just turn my ring light on. I'm gonna face it the other way because it's too bright. It takes away from the colors. So I put the fabrics in here for now. So I got this one. It's pink on the background with white daisies and like a yellow. And I got 2 yards of that one. I got this watermelon. Good morning, Jamila. I got this other watermelon. I kind of want to do a romper with this one, but I don't know. And I got this pink with lemons on it. And all of these I got 2 yards. The other ones that are on the bolts, I just got the end of the bolt. So most of them are over 2 yards. This one is like a purple with pink and white flowers and a little yellow. This one's over, right? I love this watermelon one too. Thank you, Mary. Yes, Harmony. Crafting is expensive, but it's like soothing to the soul. And then I got this one, which is arrows, and it's pink, a light blue, a gray, a black, and a yellow. And I love this one too. I'm gonna make my mom the face mask with this one. I got this one. This one is the only one I got that is less than 2 yards. It's like a yard and 3/4 or something like that. No, Anna, I just saw them on my recommendations, so I clicked on there to see what it was about, and I saw that everybody was ordering fabrics, but they didn't have the price, so I just asked. But I subscribed to them. I was actually gonna share the link to Nita and a couple of the other ladies that have like a lot of fabrics, cause I think that's a really good idea. Like a way to sell your fabrics. Like just go get a couple bolts when they're on sale, and then do a live and sell them for a profit. You know, you can sell them regular price and still make money. So I got this one, and this one's a little tiny bit over 2 yards. I got this little sheep, and you can't really see it, but the sheeps are pink, and they have little tiny pink and white flowers. And my last print is a flannel, and it was like 2 something a yard too because it was on clearance. Sorry. Then I got this light pink cotton for a lining for the other ones. Yeah, I like their fabrics. I clicked off and came back on a couple times because I was watching like everybody else's live and stuff, like catching up on everybody's old lives. So I would stay on there for a couple minutes, see what they had, click off, go watch somebody else's video, and then come back on. That live is for like I think it was like 5 hours almost, just them selling the fabrics, you know. This is black, yellow, and okay, so these prints, these are cool to showcase. These were $2.99, and then the solid cottons were on sale for $3.99, and they're usually I think 6 something. So I went ahead and I got it because I need it for if I'm making headbands or like rompers, I need it for the lining anyways. So I got this apple green, and then lastly I got this navy, and then I got Zoe. You like to make tutus? I have a tutu idea that I don't know how it's gonna work, but I want to make. I got the idea from Cheryl and Pam. I don't know if you remember when she did the rose petal tutu, but I don't want to make it the way she made it because I wanted to make it different, and I got this idea. I want to make a regular ribbon trim tutu, but I want to put rose petals on the inside, and I have an idea of how I'm gonna do it. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but I think it's gonna look really cute. I'm gonna make the first one. I'm gonna make it 4th of July. So I'm gonna do the white, the red, and the navy tulle with like I'm gonna switch the ribbon colors around. So the white, like for instance, the white will have navy flowers on the inside with a red tulle, with a red ribbon. I'm sorry, and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try that out. I don't think today. I don't know. It's still early, so I mean I can do it today, but I kind of want to cut into these, so I don't know if I'm gonna do it today. Um, I don't know. I hope it works. I know, Harmony, you did so good on that live with I can't remember. I'm sorry, cause I just subscribed to her not so long ago, so I can't remember her name. But her channel is Boricua Sewing, and you did really good on that live. Like honestly, I'm surprised that I'm not nervous, but I'm not a shy person. I only get shy when I'm like holding the camera and people are like around me and they see me talking to myself. That's when I get like, I don't really want to record right now. But I'm not a shy person, so and I feel like I know everybody, so I think you're gonna do okay. Like once you set it up, you'll be okay. At first, oh my god, let me tell you guys. So I was trying to take a thumbnail, right? But I didn't want like all this stuff in the background to show. So I'm over here like retaking the thumbnail, and I didn't think anybody was on. Derry was on. He's just like it just looks like a slideshow of pictures. It's so funny. And I'm over here just retaking it because I'm like, I don't know. I never did a thumbnail, so I didn't know he could see it. I'm over here just retaking the thumbnail. That's funny. Yes, actually, the lives are better than like recording your videos. And then you don't have to edit them when you're done. Last time I was outside of Joanne's, Zoa, and I think I did upload that video. It was the one where I was like renting in the car, and the lady like parked right next to me, and I'm like with the tripod because I have a tripod, so I'm like with the tripod holding my phone, and I was like, I put the tripod down right away to my car, and I was like, I'm leaving, and then I just kept recording while I was driving because I'm not shy, like, but it's just it feels awkward at first when you first start doing it. It feels kind of awkward, even in Joanne's. Like I've recorded in Joanne's, but you'll see me. I'll look around, make sure nobody's there. I'll look in between the aisles and stuff, and then I'll like start whispering to the phone, like, "Hey you guys, so this is what I'm looking for, and this is what I've seen so far." I'm not like I get so shy when I'm recording in public. Yes, I don't like editing either. And my editing looks like a kindergarten teacher. I mean, I still upload it, but I use like I don't have like a good software either for editing. So I've all I really do is like crop out the parts where I messed up or the parts where are they're not too flattering or whatever. I just crop that out, add a little music, and add the captions, and we're good to go. You're shy, Stacy? I'm not shy, but you're among friends though. So the only thing is like I was worried about like other people that might hop on, but nobody hopped on because it's so early in the morning. So I feel like you guys are my friends. So I'm already not a shy person, and then since I feel like I know you guys, it's like it's easy for me. Yes, Faye. People start staring. Oh, Mary left. I haven't really been able to watch the comments that much, but Mary, if you see this later, thank you for joining and watching. Thank you, Zoa. Um, I usually go for like bright colors and then pair them with neutrals. Like that's how I usually dress anyways. But when it comes to like kids fabrics, I really love bright colors. I like the neutrals too. I try to go for some neutrals, but um it's just I could picture like rompers and the headbands, how cute they would be. Like with the neutrals, the headbands sometimes since the usually the print is so big, so with the neutrals you kind of let me show you guys my headband so you know what I mean. But if the print is too big, you're really not getting too much in the headband, but like the white background or whatever. So I like to have like really bright colors so that the headband has like something going on with them, you know? Yes, Faye, do some videos. I mean, we all started somewhere. I still say a lot, but see, we're not gonna judge you. I mean, you could even do like your videos to where like your first couple of videos, you could do them like private only to like certain people, or like you would have to share the link for people to be able to see your videos. So until you get good, or not good, but until you get comfortable, you could even do that. Like just leave your videos private to where only people that to you share your link with can see your video, and then slowly but surely you're gonna get more comfortable. Let me see. I think my headbands are in here. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you've seen my headbands, or even on TikTok. But ugh. I got them like in a tote down here. So this is a mermaid one, and these are my daughter's size, so they don't fit me. But I'm just gonna show you guys how you put them on. I say all day. So that's how they're supposed to look, kind of. Except they shouldn't look this tight on me, but you know. This is mermaid scales. Then I have this unicorn. These are like one of the first things I learned how to do, because this was also a free pattern besides the skirt. This was another free pattern, but it's not from Peanut Patterns. But so I just made a whole bunch of headbands just to like, and face masks just to get used to sewing again. So this is a face mask that I made, and that's also a free pattern. This is the turban that I made for my daughter to go with her B skirt. But I'm gonna stretch her stuff out. It's so cute, but I didn't like making it the first time with this but like I said, it could have been that I had my settings wrong or something. It's really cute though. It fits cuter on her than me. I made her this one as well with a little soft fabric. And I made her all the headbands with matching face masks. Thank you, Faye. These are all wrinkly right now because I just had them thrown in this thing. I made her this ladybug one. I made her the face mask for that one too. This is the original bumblebee skirt that I have on my Etsy listing. But here, the pattern said to like sew the elastic, like sew the fabric onto the elastic, like stretch the elastic out and then sew. I'm never doing that again for a while. I just make a casing. It's so much better. That's another face mask. Another unicorn one. Got a couple more, but they're not in here. And then here I got the stuff to make suspenders, but I haven't tried it yet. Cause I need I think interfacing, something like that. I saw Gachi's Customs, and she made suspenders the one day, and she said you need interfacing. But I have the fabric already. I just need the interfacing. But yeah. Thank you, Jamila. I think that I have all of you guys already, that I'm already subscribed to all of you. It's hard sometimes catching all the videos though. I have to literally go through each channel. Um, because sometimes there's so many people uploading that you don't even see it in your recommended. So like if I'm having a hard time going to sleep, which is quite usual in me, what I'll do is I'll just go through each channel and see what new videos you guys have. Yeah, I think you're talking about the same Gachi. Yeah, I like her videos. Her tutus are like so bomb. Hey Pia, I was just ending it, but I made a baby skirt. Let me show you. So I made this little 3-month bumblebee skirt, and I added my tag to it, and then I made this little bow to go with it. And other than that, I just showed the ladies all my new fabrics, and I talked about some tutus that I want to make coming up. I'm like tempted to make them today. It's still early. I could probably make them today, but I for sure have to make my that face mask for my mom. And but I probably can make it today. At least one of the colors just to try it out. But anyways, thank you guys so much for coming on here. We're already at 3 hours, and I really don't want to keep you guys any longer. I'm just gonna do a couple headbands and stuff like that. Let me know if you guys are interested in the pattern. Like I said, it's a free pattern too. I think I sent it to Soa already. So if you guys are interested in that pattern, let me know and I'll send it to you guys. And um, thanks so much for watching me. I think I didn't do too bad for my first live. I think. And thank you guys for you guys are always so kind and always supporting each other, and it means a lot. Like um, it means so much. Sometimes we don't really have people that we could talk to that understand us. So thanks so much, and give it a like. I know you guys already did, and I got 12 likes. Like I'm not 12 likes and 11 people watching, so I don't think it's gonna go up anymore. But thanks so much. Love y'all, and be safe. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Ashley. Bye, guys. See you guys next time. I'm gonna try to do one maybe next week or in a couple days. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Love y'all. Bye. Thanks, Zoa. Thanks, Harmony.